Well, good evening and welcome to Friday Night Lights here in Polson, Montana. BFSD events here on YouTube for Viking football here in Polson. James LaFontaine, the vice of the Vikes and Vals here. It is August 25th. It is a new season and a new division as the Vikings move up to Class A and will take on the Polson Pirates. I had a chance to talk with head coach Jim Benn on what this year brings. And pregame brought to you by Bigfork Harvest Foods. For all your grocery needs, including an amazing bakery and deli, 8111 Highway 35 and Bigfork 837-5010. Say hi to Marcus and Kelly Balgos and Charlotte down there. And thank them and all the folks there at Harvest Foods for sponsoring Bigfork High School sports. All right, this is what Coach Benn had to say here pregame about this year's Vikings team. Well, good evening and welcome to Friday Night Lights. It is the 25th of August of 2023 and a new season of Friday Night Lights Viking football here on BFSD events. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals. As the Vikings open on the road, now they're in Class A taking on the Polson Pirates. I'm here with head coach Jim Benn of the Vikings. Talk about what this year's team is to you compared, we lost 12 seniors last year. Now you got a whole new team, you got your starting quarterback back. Talk about this year's team.
We're in discovery mode right now. We don't know what we are yet, and that's okay this time of year. The kids have come back better, stronger, faster, and that's really all I can ask. We've got a good group of linemen back, and we've got guys that played a lot last year because we had games where we could get them in, and so we're inexperienced but experienced.
So that's going to be a little bit different here at Class A. I suspect the games will be a lot closer than some of the games or some of the teams that you played in Class B this year.
Yeah, we're at the level we should be at. Our enrollment and the numbers we get out for, we're very similar to these schools. It just makes sense.
So how do you like it, though, the fact that you won't have to travel as much? We got to go to Hamilton and Browning. That's probably the farthest ones that we have to travel through. Otherwise, most of the teams are right there in the valley that you play.
Yeah, that's really preferable, honestly. It's kind of nice. You're not wasting that time on the road, and you're getting home at a reasonable time. It's just better for the kids in general. And it's in the competition level, like you said, it's great. It's a little bit more even playing field, and
well, you got Tristan Hurd, your starting quarterback, back this year, and other skill positions. But I think the key to your teams over the years has been your line and the offense and defensive line and how they opened up the holes for your running backs.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with that. We had three guys really that played a lot last year, and I'm really happy with where they're at with those things. Let's get out of the way here. I trust Tristan, but not that much. We've got a great front. That we've got very quick guards. We're not as big as we've been in the past, but we're very fast, and that's why we run what we run for, because a lot of times you're not going to have 300-pound guys across the board.
Well, I'm looking forward to this year and the different opponents we're going to be playing this year and seeing what your team has. This will be an interesting matchup. Of course, you probably like it. You don't have to face Wilson, who graduated, the left-handed quarterback who was so good when we played him a few years ago.
Yeah, like I said, we're completely in discovery mode. We don't know what to expect. I don't know exactly how this is going to go, and that's okay. Our kids they've got a right mind frame. They're good kids. They listen. They're coachable. That's all you can ask for as a coach.
Well, Coach, good luck tonight. I look forward to another good game from you guys and another season of Viking football here. And thanks for giving me the time on pregame. As always, if you got time, you can come up and talk to me after the game as well. But good luck today, and let's go Vikes.
Sounds good. Thanks, James. Have a good night.
All right, head coach Jim Ben, the Bigfork Vikings here on the pregame show here from Polson, Montana, as the Vikings get ready to take on the Polson Pirates here. Kickoff scheduled for 7 o'clock. Let me bring in my partner for at least the first half of this game, a former Bigfork High School graduate and both football and basketball player, as well as track, didn't you, at Bigfork? I've known the Schmidts for a long time. Used to coach with your dad back in the day in high school football, so that goes way back. So I knew you when you were little. But bringing in Luke Schmidt, he actually graduated in broadcasting.
Yep.
Talk about that.
Just graduated from the journalism school at the University of Montana. Did lots of things from audio to podcasting, broadcasting, you name it. So just excited to work with someone great like you, James.
Well, I don't know that I'm great. I just have a lot of fun, and that's what it's about. Sure. It's I love high school sports because the kids play for the love of the game, and it's a pure game. So we get to report what happens on the field, and I'm looking forward to working with you. I mean, I wish in high school I would have got to work with you a little bit. We talked about that, but you were so busy playing sports, it was really tough for you to get away to either PA or even do some broadcasting with me, which would have been fun. But I'm glad you're here, and we're looking for a good game. What do you think about Class A now?
Yeah, step back up for Bigfork. Looks like we're about to do the national anthem, but it's going to be an exciting year. And I think that the fact they're getting back to the 2006 days will be something we've been looking for a little bit of improvement.
All right, we'll keep it quiet here while they present the flags and sing the anthem. Well, I know the national anthem is not an easy song to sing, and me being a veteran military, played drum bugle, I know the words, so I feel for that young lady over there, but they helped her out. They were able to finish it, so good for them. Hey, Bigfork, 51 players this year. They had 57 last year, I know, and 24. I counted them. We were down in Anaconda, and they asked me, how many did I have? I said, well, I got 57 on this roster, and 24 were freshmen last year. Now we got 51 this year, so always good numbers for Polson. I'm not sure how many Polson has. And let's take the starting lineup. Starting lineup's brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. What's keeping for getting fit with discounted guest passes, personal training, Pilates, 850 Holt Drive, and Bigfork, 837-2582. You want to do the defense for Polson? I'll let you do the starting lineups. You can do them in the sequential order there. Whatever the yellow is, yep.
Yep, first name, last name.
Yep.
Yeah, so starting for the defense for Polson, we have Austin Brown, Jr., number 62. Also have Lincoln Burrow, Senior, number 55. Kyron Doughty, Sophomore, 17. Brody Billette, Sophomore, number 77, D-line. Ezra Fasthorse, Senior, running back and defensive lineman. Aiden Grofer, yep, number 20, receiver. And then we also had Cody Haggard, which is a receiver linebacker, number 18. Austin Oberwegner, quite a name there, senior, number 65, defensive lineman. Tommy Sherry, receiver and DB, number 3. And Landon Shoemake, number 12, running back and DB. And they are head coached by Carson Oakland.
All right, good job there, Luke. Reading the starting defense for the Polson Pirates. The starting offense for the Bigfork Vikings tonight at center. It's a 6', 185-pound senior, number 59. At one guard, a 190-pound, 5'10 senior, number 71, Evan Tidwell. At the other guard spot, 6'1", sophomore, 225 pounds, number 79, Trevin Hall, At the other tackle, or the two tackles, first of all, a 5'11", 230-pound senior, number 72, Felix Zambergs. And then a 300-pound, 6'6" junior, number 65, Henry Carlson. Taking a look at the wide receivers. First wide receiver at 5'7", 150-pound senior, number 31, Thomas Eberly. The other wide receiver is a 5'10" senior, 170 pounds, and wearing number 4, David Jane. At the tight end spot, he's 6'3", 205-pound senior, number 5, Elijah Thorness. The two running backs, a 5'11", 170-pound senior running back, number 3, Wyatt Johnson. The other running back, a 5'11", junior, 170 pounds, number 12, Samuel Plummer. And the quarterback I talked about on pregame, 5'10", 170-pound senior quarterback, number 1, Tristan Hurt. For head coach Jim Ben, he's assisted by Connor Coleman, Ed Buttry, Eric Thorness, Hunter Johnson, and Jaron West. That's the starting lineups for the Vikes and the Pirates as we get ready to go underway. Brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. Say hi to Doug and Nancy Malum there over at the Athletic Club if you get a chance. We'll take a small break here and get ready for the kickoff here. Back in just a moment from Polson, Montana, as the Vikings get ready to take on the Polson Pirates. Friday Night Lights, August 25th, first game of the season. Be back momentarily. All right, welcome back to Polson, along with Luke Schmidt. Looks like, read out the numbers, number 3 for Polson. They're captains. Looks like number 3, and they're not in the numerical order on this sheet. That's kind of funky. Tommy Sherry, number 4 on here. Brock Hendrickson, and is not playing tonight. Number 55 and 65. 55 is Lincoln Burrow, and 65 on the sheet is Austin Oberwegner. Well, the Vikes on the other side. I think I see Tristan Hurd, probably along with Wyatt Johnson.
Yep.
Mostly seniors. I didn't get the other two. Going for the coin toss right now. We'll see who's going to receive the ball, or whoever wins, what they want to do. Do you want one end of the field to go one way? It's a beautiful sunny night here in Polson, Montana. And this view from here, the Flat Hake, is nice, but I don't think it's half as nice as the view from Bigfork. That's just my opinion, because I've seen it from both ends. But it is a nice place to play football here in Polson. We're looking at a temperature of 73 degrees, mostly sunshine, and it'll probably cool off as the evening wears on tonight.
Yeah, interested to see which team will kick which way, depending on the sun.
Looks like Polson won, and they deferred. Just got the thing from the white hat or the referee here. So they're going to defer, so they're going to kick, and Bigfork's going to get lined up. Also, Eli Thornus, number 5, another captain as well. So Bigfork will be receiving out of the northeast, if you will, the way it's facing. And Polson kicking out of the southwest. Also, number 71 out there, that's Evan Tidwell, the other captain for Bigfork, and head coach Jim Ben. So what do you think? Ready for some Friday Night Lights and football, see what happens here?
Oh, yeah. I've been craving football all summer. Obviously wish I could get myself back out there and play. It gets you really excited week one when you see the paint getting put down on the grass and players buckling up the chin strap, but should be an exciting night here in Polson, and great way for Bigfork to get back to Class A with you.
All right, Mitchell's out. Let's see who's going to be back to receive for the Vikings. Looks like 31. I think that's Eberly, if I remember correctly from last year. Looking at the numbers, that's Thomas Eberly on one side, and then number 33, that's Taden West. Back to deep to receive for the Vikes, and kicking off. Who do we got kicking off? Luke?
Oh, let's see here. Looks like it's a 5 number. It'll be in the 50s.
I think it's 53.
Yep, I think you're right.
Kicking off for them.
On the roster, they have a kicker, which is number 1, but
Interesting that they actually is not the kicker for the kickoff. And it's interesting that Bigfork put back a sophomore back for the kick return. Must have some explosiveness to be already that young and that ready to get the season started.
So it's 53 for Polson kicking off. That's Ezra Fasthorse. And we're ready to go underway here. Kickoff brought to you by the Flathead Lake Lodge. And he kick it, a short kick. Bounces about the 25, picked up there on the far side, running up the right side with the ball. And see who comes up with it. Number 4 for the Vikings. That is David Jane, the senior. 30, so about a 5-yard return, not bad on that short kick from Fasthorse. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikes at their own 30-yard line.
Very important drive here for the Vikes. Obviously, it's the first drive, but senior quarterback Tristan Hurd, big year for him. All-State last year. Wants to be able to get Class A started the right way. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, they're switching, getting the correct football out for Bigfork. Polson defense looks like 4 down linemen. So running a 4-4-3. Is that right, Luke, what I'm seeing?
Looks like it might be in a 4-3 with a nickel safety, but.
Yeah, the Vikes come out in shotgun, single setback next to him, receivers on either side. With a split back on the right side, Hurd takes the snap. He's going to give it off to Plummer. Plummer right up the middle. He's going to take it out near the 40-yard line. And we'll see where they spot it. That's about 10 yards on that carry. And it'll be across right at the 40. So a first down for the Vikes on the very first play. Plummer from 10 yards. And 1st and 10 for the Vikes. Same formation, split wide receivers. Tristan Hurd in the shotgun. Gives it to Plummer, reverse, gives it off right up there, up the middle. On the split back has the ball. That's Wyatt Johnson. Johnson all the way across the 50 down to the Polson 41-yard line, and that'll be another Viking first down.
Yeah, 2 great first plays for Coach Ben, coming out in the same play, but then ultimately rotating to the other running back. The defense is starting to look both ways on these runs.
Hurd gives it up. Plummer right up the middle. Hey, picking up nearly 5 yards on the play. We'll see where they spot it. And that's not bad. We'll take 5 yards any day on the first play. Kind of hard to see the numbers. I think he got about 3. We'll call it 3, 2nd and 7.
And Polson's Kyron Dottie made a great big hit there just to stuff him and not let any more yards up.
Hurd in the shotgun. Takes the snap, gives it to Plummer. Plummer trying to go right side, breaks it back inside. And brought down there by 2 Polson Pirates, number 62 and number 65. That's Austin Oberwegner. And 62 is Austin Brown. But Plummer picks up a couple more. We'll call it 3rd down and 5 from about the 35 of Polson.
Yep, first 3rd down of the season for Bigfork. We'll see what the senior can do to possibly extend the play here.
So receivers on either side, split back. The right side, Hurd, shotgun formation, fades back, looking over the middle for the screen, gets it to Johnson. Johnson up the middle. He'll be close. He has to get to the 31, and we'll see where they spot that.
I think he got it. I think he was able to reach that arm out off the screen there.
And it's kind of hard to see the numbers down there. And it looks like they'll spot it, they say at the 29-yard line. So he needed 5. He got 7, and a 1st and 10 for the Vikes. Hurd back in shotgun formation. Motion goes Wyatt Johnson. Toss to him. Left side. He's going to go to the outside. Breaks it. Back up inside. Takes it nearly down near the 20. It's hard to see here. Brought down there by number 20 for Polson. And that's Aiden Gruffer on the tackle. He'll take it all the way down in the 20, down to the 15. Make that about the 14 or 13-yard line. And a 1st and 10 for the Vikes. Hurd, shotgun formation. Motion goes Johnson's fumble snap. Hurd brought down immediately by number 77 for the Pirates. So that Brody Brulette for Polson as the ball hits the ground on the exchange between Hurd and Johnson. But Hurd right there to pick it up. He'll lose about 4, 2nd and 14.
Tough snap there. I wasn't able to just get the handoff off. We'll see what he can do here at the snap.
Oh, it's that quarterback Reed puts it in there, and then he pulls it out. Hurd right side, takes it up near the 1st down as he avoids a couple tackles by Polson, and he dives forward. Yeah, I'll be back. I see inside the 10 from here. They'll say they went down about the 9-yard line, 3rd down and about 6 for Bigfork. Hurd stays in shotgun formation. Plummer on his left side. Hands it to Plummer. Inside, gives it to Johnson. Johnson right up the middle. Going to take it in untouched for the touchdown for the Vikings.
Great eyes throughout the whole drive there. Johnson had a couple plays where he was looking and rolling up through the line of scrimmage, and he was able to find his way for the end zone.
Well, yeah, nice offense, except for that one bad snap. Everything was a positive yardage thing on that first drive for the Vikings. So good play calling by Coach Ben and the staff over there. 8:53 to go here. Hurd on for the extra point try. A little weird formation. You got 3 guys lined straight up. Hurd going to snap it, shotgun formation. Pitches it out. And Plummer picks it up, going to get tackled. The extra point is going to be no good as the pitch from Hurd to Plummer in front of him, and he picks it up late and tackled over on the far side by Polson. So 8:53 to go here in the first quarter. It is the Vikings 6, the Polson Pirates 0 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Brought to you by Averil's Flathead Lake Lodge, where they proudly supported Bigfork Athletics since 1945. We'll be back at this momentary break from Polson, Montana, as the Vikes lead 6-0. All right, welcome back to Polson. The Vikings to kick off after scoring on their opening drive. Tristan Hurd to do the kicking. And take a look at who do we have back for Polson.
Oh, it's tough to see in the sun, but it looks like it's going to be, is that 12 or 13 back there?
It looks like number 12 on one side. That'd be Landon Shoemaker, or Shoemake. And on the other side, I'm not quite sure. 20. Looks like number 20. Aiden Gruffer. Right up the middle. Picks it up at about the 15-yard line. Tackled immediately. Nice tackle there for the Vikes. Number 7 on the tackle, sorry. That's Asher Kanopik. On the stop right about the 20-yard line as Asher comes up and takes down the runner for Polson. I think that was 12, Landon Shoemake. For the Polson Pirates.
Yeah, it's great to see Asher be able to do that again after coming off some injuries freshman year, so glad to have his availability for the Vikings.
So doubles receiver, shotgun formation, single setback for the Pirates. Throws it out, screen out to the right side, little bubble screen. Number 3 on the reception and brought down there by Hurd as the pass is complete from number 15, who's their quarterback. That's Holden Emerson, or Emerson Holden, excuse me, Holden Emerson. They'll go trips out to the left side, single receiver right. Shotgun formation, gives it up right up the middle. Right there is Wyatt Johnson along with number 7, Asher Kanopik, to push him back as a handoff.
And he was flattened to the ground right there. I mean, he thought he had some space there, and looks like Johnson and Kanopik just flattened him and put him right back on his back on the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're going to say that I think there was a fumble on the play and recovered by Bigfork because they're changing out the football. Yeah, and that's what it is. So between Johnson and Asher, they caused the fumble. I'm not sure who recovered it, but Bigfork's got it inside the 40, probably at about the 36 or 37-yard line. And shotgun formation for the Vikes, trips out to the right. And Hurd's going to roll out to the right. Look, he's looking backside, throws it long. He's got a man downfield, and he comes up with it. Nice catch down there. Coming back for the ball was I believe that's number 5,
yep, that was
Eli Thornus,
right there.
the tight end for the Vikes. Runs down the middle and comes back for the football, completed all the way down to the 10-yard line from Tristan Hurd. And we'll call it at the 11, 1st and 10 from the 11 for the Vikes. So split backs, Hurd in shotgun formation for the Vikes. This time he gives it up to Johnson. Johnson right there goes up the middle and met there by the Pirates. Looks like see number 74 in on the tackle along with 62.
Yeah, going back to the play there made by
Austin Brown.
By Eli Thornus. He was able to track the ball in the air, but honestly the ball was underthrown by Hurd, and if he could have led that a little more, it could have been a touchdown, but Thornus had to track and come back about 5 yards to find it.
And he did a nice job as he went to the ground and brought it in. 2 receivers out to the left side. Shotgun formation for Hurd. Double motion. That's going to be legal procedure called on the Vikes. You see the wing back as well as the running back moving early. And that's a false start on the Vikes. That'll cost them 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 15.
Yep, and that's definitely normal to see in these first games. I remember a lot of linemen when we played junior, senior year. False starts first game, second game. But by the end of the season, you got to get rid of that stuff.
Yeah, but these are their position guys. This Hurd, snap, and shotgun formation looking over the middle. He's got him open in the slot, completed out. The referee calls. They're going to call a face mask after the catch on Polson. That'll take him down inside the 5, and I believe they're about the 3-yard line. That'll bring up a 1st and goal for the Vikings here with 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. on the penalty. They can only go half the distance to the goal there, Usually it's a 15-yard penalty, but they can only go half the distance on that particular call.
Yep. It's definitely still a backbreaker for a start for Polson.
Yeah.
Came out giving up a touchdown, fumble, and now Bigfork's knocking on the door on their 3-yard line again.
Hurd in shotgun formation. Plummer right next to him on his right side motion. Goes Buzzell. He's going to get the reversed blocking. Good blocking out there. And Buzzell gets in for the touchdown. The signal on the far side as he's in on the reverse to the wide receiver, number 17 for Bigfork. That's Ollie Buzzell.
And quite the hit there by Kyron Dottie for Polson. Even though it was a touchdown, he did put all of his body into that tackle, and unfortunately the big hit wasn't able to get down on the 1-yard line.
Yeah, I heard in for the extra point try a normal alignment here going for the extra point. I think they were trying to mix something up about their 2-point conversion. Test that. Hurd's kick up. He's going to split the upright. 6:48 to go here from Polson, Montana. It's the Vikings 13, Polson Pirates 0. And we'll be back after this quick timeout. So 13-0 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. And we'll be back momentarily. All right, we're back here in Polson, Montana, as the Vikings are leading the Pirates 13-0 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. With 6:48 to go, kicking off Hurd back deep. It's got to be 12. I didn't catch the other one. That sun is just like bright right in your eyes. We'll see. Hurd's kick, a nice deep long kick near side here at about the 15-yard line. Hit initially, breaks away. He's going to go up the right side. Nothing but the kicker left. Hurd misses him, but slows him down. And Buzzell takes him down. Right there, looked like Buzzell's a little bit of a wrestler.
Yeah.
With that wrestling move. He takes him down. Polson gets the ball all the way back inside Viking territory, inside the 30 at about the 28 or 27. I don't see any flags on the play. Somebody initially hit him about the 30 and able to shed off that block, if you will, and then it was wide open, and Hurd was back. Hurd slowed him down enough, at least, the kicker, and then Buzzell, number 17, came in from behind to take him down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Polson at the Viking 27-yard line. Yeah, they'll go shotgun formation. Trips on the left side, tight trips, single setback. Going to give it up. Number 12 on the carry and brought down there by 71 for Bigfork. That's Evan Tidwell on the stop. And number 12 for the Pirates is Landon Shoemake, who brought it all the way back to the 27. He's tackled and gains 1 on the play.
Yeah, and on that kick return, you could see that there was a huge gap created by that receiving team for Polson, and that block was able to make sure he got an extra 20, 30 rooms of space there.
Shotgun formation, motion. From left to right. Quarterback keeps it. Oh, he's hit. There's Wallen, with number 7. Asher Kanopik in on the stop. As on the carry was a quarterback keep by number 15. That's Holden Emerson. He's just a sophomore for Polson. So they're reloading too, after losing Jarrett, their all-state quarterback, the lefty. Trips out to the left on the wide side. And empty backfield, shotgun formation, doubles over here on the right side. Going to throw, looking. He's going to run it right up the middle, tucks it and goes. And brought down. Thornton back there. And got a little help from number 8 for Bigfork. Wyatt Barnes, and Polson will take it inside the 10 all the way down to the 5-yard line. So a nice, didn't have anybody backfield, and 5 look, and the linebackers dropped back, and there was a hole right there in the middle.
Yeah, Bigfork's DBs were definitely not watching the quarterback there, definitely watching the receivers, tight ends running routes, and they were able to sneak it up, and now they're knocking on the door on Bigfork.
Well, shotgun formation, single motion as trips. One receiver goes from left to right. They got 2 guys in motion. It should have been a flag. I didn't see one fly. Looks like as the guy was coming across the field, the running back took off, but I didn't see a flag on that play. Did you see that as well?
Yeah, could have been called, but I think they maybe held it right before. But
yeah.
Great play there by Konopik to able to stick him. Once again, 2 tackles this game for Konopik, stopping the player right in their tracks, put him on the ground.
Yeah, I maybe gained a yard. Maybe at the 4, we were 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line for Polson here. And he got 4 minutes to go here. Doubles, 2 receivers on each side. Single setback behind the quarterback, shotgun formation. He's going to roll out to the right. Looking, going to run, throws it back across, and nearly intercepted, knocked away there. Nice job by number 8 for Bigfork. Coming across, able to knock it away and nearly picked off by the Vikings. Falls incomplete in the end zone. That'll bring up 3rd down and 3rd and goal from about the 4.
Yeah, Barnes could have actually intercepted that one if he used 2 hands, but instead he went safely. 1 hand, punched the ball out. Smart play there by the DB.
Yeah, trying to see the line. I think it's about 3rd and goal from the 5, I would say. Polson, again, timeout. The Pirates need a timeout here with 3:48 to go here in the first quarter. And 3rd and goal from the 5. It is 13-0, the Vikings leading on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. We'll be back after this timeout from Polson, Montana. Yeah, back here in Polson, Montana, along with my partner, Luke Schmidt. Lori Elwell listening out there. All right. Doubles. Going back. Oh, he's got him. Coming in from the defensive end spot. Number 12, Samuel Plummer, sacks the quarterback for a loss. Emerson Holden back out to the 10. That'll bring up 4th and goal from the 10-yard line, and he read that one perfectly. Came rushing in from the far side on his left side.
Yeah, and Bigfork's rush there was what really won the play, as they were able to send a nice blitz off the outside, and the tight end was supposed to chip the outside, and it looks like he didn't know what he was doing there for Polson.
Yeah, he missed that one for sure. So they'll go doubles on 2 receivers on either side. Shotgun formation. Looks like Polson is going to try to go for it here on 4th and goal from actually the 11-yard line. Single setback behind, and the whistle blows. It's going to be, I think, a delay of game. It is. Signal for delay of game on the Pirates. Pushes them another 5 yards back. That'll take it out to the 16. Now, that pretty much takes away the run. You got to look. Bigfork got to be ready for the pass as they run doubles. 2 receivers each side. Single setback behind the quarterback. Shotgun formation. Holden has got the football. Looking over the middle. Bigfork right there. Throws it over the middle. Wow. Caught for the touchdown. He runs a little in route. Number 3 for Polson. He catches it. That's Tommy Sherry, the senior wide receiver.
Sherry made a heck of a diving catch there. As perfect ball there from the Polson quarterback as he was able to lead him. But honestly, it was the Bigfork coverage that broke down as they weren't able to handle the crossing route from the other side, and a little bit of miscommunication there. Excuse me.
Yeah, it looks like they'll go for 2. Shotgun formation for Polson. Gonna pitch it out to the right side, trying to run up the middle, and running it right in is number 12 for the 2-point conversion. That's Landon Shoemake. So on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard, 2:50 to go here in the first quarter. It is the Vikings 13, the Pirates 7. And we'll take a small break, be back here with the kickoff here momentarily from Polson. Well, Polson right back in this ball game here as they score the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. It's actually 13-8. They had 7 up there. Incorrect. Back deep. It looks like Eberly along with 33. West to receive. And 53. Ezra Fasthorse kicking for the Pirates. Short kick last time. We'll see where he puts it this time. You get it short. Picks it up at about the 15-yard line. Going to run out to the right side. Got some room up the right side is 33. Breaks it out. Takes it up across the 40, out near the 45, and a nice return there by 33. Tayden West on the return. So all the way from the 15, all the way out. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like spot it right at the 45. So a 30-yard return by West on that kickoff and puts the Vikings in good field position for this drive here in the first quarter. So nice job. He kind of fumbled it at first and lay on the ground and picked it up and was able to use his speed, get to the outside. Exactly. Shotgun formation, inside hand, gives it to Johnson. Polson right there kind of reading that. Maybe a loss on that play. On the bottom of that pile for Polson was number 62. That's Austin Brown, the junior, at 6'1", 258 pounds, and a loss of 1. It'll bring up 2nd and 11. So Polson's kind of adjust their defense a little bit. The Vikings, they'll go tight formation, trips here on the left side. Single setback. Hurd, shotgun formation, rolling out to his left. Got a guy wide open. Johnson in the flat, wide open, had room to run. A little behind him. But it looks like he should have still caught it and would have had room to turn up the sideline, at least get the first down. But falls incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down and 11 for the Vikings at their own 44-yard line. Hurd will go in shotgun formation. Trips out to the left side. Single setback on the left side for Bigfork. Give him protection. Hurd looking. Throws it underneath, gets the screen out to Thornus. Thornus got to beat one guy. Up the right side, still turning. He's out near the first down, maybe just short by maybe a yard. Let's see where they spot it. Gets into Polson territory at the 40.
Ooh, that's a bad spot right there.
47-yard line, so about 2 yards short. What will Bigfork do?
I thought he personally made that closer, but it looks like you're going to have a short.
But he must have stepped out of bounds. On the far side, I can't see from here. Shotgun formation. Looks like the Vikings are going to go for it. Johnson moves over to the left side. Hurd calling something out. Hurd with a snap. Going to give it up the middle. Right to number 7. Right up the middle is turning. Gets out inside the 40 and still going. And brought down there by a host of Pirates. On the carry is number 7 at 6 foot, 180 pounds. That's Asher Konopik. Konopik takes it inside, and by spotting that, I think he's at about the 36-yard line. Roughly 1st and 10 for the Vikes. Yeah. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers out to the left side. Single setback on the left side. Johnson moves from right to left. Gets it up. Knopic, right up the middle. Got his head pulled back. I think that's going to be
a face mask.
face mask.
Yep.
Yeah, there's two flags on the play as he's trying to drive up the right side. He still gains yardage. That's after he gets past that. He's going to take it down inside Polson territory more. We'll see
I believe that's going to be down to the Bigfork.
That's a personal foul, face mask.
15.
That'll be 15 tacked on. So he's down to about the 32. So he should go down to about
15, 17
about
yard
the 17-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. That'd be 15 yards on that personal foul.
Back-to-back good plays there from Knopic. He's just putting his head down and
running hard.
Yep.
Well, he got hurt last year, and we didn't have him for most of the year, so it's good to have him. And look at that. We got it right on the 17-yard line, 1:02 to go here. Screen, throws it short, meant for Johnson on the screen out to the left side from Hurd. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 17.
You have low pass there from Hurd. He knows he made a bad pass, too, because he instantly looked over to coach knowing he made a bad play. But 10 yards here for Bigfork, and they're trying to punch it right back in.
Well, under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Two receivers out to the left. Hurd fades back. Got a guy open deep in the end zone, and it's, I believe, the tight end, Thorness, on the touchdown from 17 yards out. He runs a little flag route to the corner, flag or corner, whatever you want to call it, and Hurd hits him as Thorness able to get behind the defense. Yeah, with 49.3 to go, and Hurd on for the extra point try for the Vikings.
Yeah, Thorness wasn't dropping that one. He had the size right there. All he had to do is just make sure he came up with the catch and put his feet in bounds, and he did just that.
Puts it down. Hurd's kick up. Indicates right down the middle. 49.3 to go. The score now 20-8. The Vikes up by 12 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard here from Polson, Montana. So the Vikings answer after getting scored on. That's what you want as a coach, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Especially your first game in A, you got to make sure you bounce back no matter how far down you go. So definitely big drives from Bigfork, and they're going to want to do the same thing they did the first drive versus Polson, is force a turnover and get the ball back again.
Well, but I think the key to that was that 30-yard return. Good field position by West to get him at the 45, and then a couple key plays by Knopic, and then that nice pass there by Hurd into the end zone to Thorness. So all those guys contribute, but we don't talk about the guys up front that are getting the blocking done, protecting, and getting the running holes going as well. Your line is pretty key. You know, the other guys get all the glory, but your line guys are really key to what things go for you guys.
The game's won in the trenches, as they say, and I definitely saw number 65, big boy Henry Carlson, 6'6", 300 pounds listed here. Get some big blocks there for that crucial fourth down. So.
No, I was standing next to him and meet the Vikes fouls on Wednesdays. He's a big kid. Nice kid, though.
Yes.
Heard to kick off for the Vikes from the 40. His kick is deep. Yeah, number 12 will be on the return. Picks up at about the 10-yard line. This time, he is not going anywhere. A host of Vikings led there by, I believe,
Knopic,
Plummer, I think. I saw 33 as well in on this tackle. That's Taden West. So they'll get it out. Looks like just short of the 20 at the 19, so a 9-yard return. A better coverage by the Vikes this time here with 43.2 to go here in the first quarter.
Oh, yeah, and I'm sure the last special teams breakdown was hard for the coaches to watch. I know Connor Coleman's been doing all the special teams, so he had to make sure he got right there.
Well, Polson will go trips to the right side, single receiver on the left side, single setback, shotgun formation. He's going to hand it off. Right side, tries to run it up the middle. And in there, I get Plummer along with, turn your number, 55 for the Vikes in on the stop. 55. Who is 55? I don't have a 55 on my roster.
That's 65.
That's 65?
65.
Okay, 65. That's Henry Carlson.
That's big boy.
Yeah. Shotgun formation. Throws it out to the right side. And receiver met by a few Vikings. By Thornus along with Hurd. As that pass is complete out there to number 3.
It's going to be a first down right here for Polson, and that's going to be end of the first quarter as well.
Who's the number? That's Tommy Sherry on the reception for Polson. That'll run out the first quarter, like you said. 1 quarter complete here from Polson, Montana. Good quarter for the Vikings as they lead 20-8 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. We'll be back after this timeout with the rest of the first half here from Polson, Montana, along with my partner, Luke Schmidt. This is James LaFontaine, the voice in the Vikes and the Vals. Glad you could join me here tonight. 406-270-7384. Let me know if you're listening out there. I know Lori Tidwell's listening back and says, go Vikes. We'll be back momentarily. All right, we're back. It's Polson. Shotgun formation. Looks like 3 receivers. 1 wide out to the right side. Single setback. Shotgun formation. Takes it. It looks like he missed the handoff there. And he runs up the middle. Almost gets away. Tripped up there by number 4 for Bigfork. That's David Jane. And brought down, I think Eberly was right there. 8 loses his helmet. That's Wyatt Barnes. So he'll have to go off for at least 1 play for the Vikings. So they take it out near the first down, picks up 9 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 1 from about the 43-yard line. Need to get out to about the 44. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, 1 on the right side. Goes back to pass, looking deep. Flag flies over the middle. Broken up. Pass intended there for number 16 for Polson.
That's going to be a holding call right
Brendan
there.
Griffin. Yeah, flag in the backfield and incomplete. Number 4 for Bigfork on the coverage, David Jane.
I believe that was 59 for Bigfork that was rushing there. That was Andrew Wallen, and
Yep.
he got around the edge, and he turned around and looked at the ref because he knew that he was getting held, and the ref just instantly threw some laundry
there's
down.
2 flags down there, so it is going to cost him 10 yards. It'll remain 2nd down. Set it 2nd and 1. It'll be 2nd and 11. He'll take it back inside the 35 down to about roughly the 34-yard line.
And this is a big drive for Polson here. You want to score and get back in this before Bigfork gets another chance to get more points on the board.
Well, they change ends of the field. Now he's going to run Sun right there. Running back, Bigfork defense, meeting him right there. Plummer in on the tackle on the ground, getting up. Number 3, Wyatt Johnson, 17 on the carry. That's the running back, Kieran Dottie for Polson. And no gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 from about the 35-yard, just inside the 35-yard line for the Pirates. And they got to get it just inside the 45. So we'll call it a good, just less than 10. But 9.5. You got to call it almost 10 yards.
9.5.
Yeah. Shotgun formation, trips out to the right. He's looking for 12. Oh, he's going to get held in the backfield. Oh, he breaks the tackle. That's the quarterback, but right there to meet him. A nice open field tackle by Wyatt Johnson at the 40-yard line as 15, their quarterback. Emerson Holden breaks it. He almost had him in the backfield.
Yeah, and he was looking deep there, and if he had 1 or 2 more seconds, I think he would have had a shot to be able to take that post straight up field, but instead the defensive line was able to get a good rush there.
So Plummer and Eberly back deep to receive the punt from Polson. And I'm not sure who the Pirates punter is. Kicks it. It's going to be short. So fire. Get out of the way. Let Polson touch it down. A short punt there by the Pirates.
About 30 yards. 30-yard punt there.
I believe that was number 9. I can't see his number. If he just, yeah, it is number 9 on the punt for Polson. That's Kason Graham, a junior. And it'll be Bigfork Vikings football inside the 35 at about the 34-yard line. Their own 34, so 1st and 10 for the Vikes here in the second quarter as the Vikes lead this one with 9:36 to go, 20-8 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Hurd will go in shotgun formation. Split backs on either side. Hurd picks it up. Oh, check that. Kanopic on the direct snap. And runs it right up the middle, and flag flies. Looked like a face mask. Personal foul. Face mask on Polson. I believe that's the 3rd one already this game.
It is. They're not tackling clean, and I think that might be the 2nd one on Kanopic they've had.
Yeah, we had one early on him.
Yep. He's putting his head down, and it's hard for them to tackle him because he's getting so low to the ground, and his center of gravity is causing them to grab anything they can see. And
they'll take it out.
That mask.
Yeah, take it out to the 46, almost 47-yard line of Bigfork, and a 1st down for the Vikes. 2 receivers out wide to the left. Motion goes Johnson. Handing off is Kanopic. Johnson going to run up the left side. He's down to the 40. He's down to the 30. 20. Inside the 15, down near the 10 is Wyatt Johnson. That kid is fast. You ever seen him run the 330 or 300 hurdles? Kanopic takes it up. Met there by a couple Pirates. 17 and I believe that's 75. Yep. 75 in on the tackle.
Yeah, going back to that big play from Johnson, the jet sweep, it was all the outside blocking by the receivers and tight ends. They were able to turn their body towards Bigfork's sideline and create a perfect pocket for Johnson to run around the outside.
So Kanopic at quarterback. 2 receivers out to the left. Single set back next to him. Whistle blows early. Got Plummer. False start called on the Vikes. I think that's their only 2nd penalty of the ball game. Both false starts there. Push it back. It'll should bring up 2nd and 15 for the Vikings.
Yep, just some quick jitters here on the field.
Yeah, about the 16-yard line. And 8:26 to go here till halftime. Kanopic, shotgun formation. Plummer on his left side. 2 receivers out to the left. Through his legs, Kanopic just jumps on it back at about the 25-yard line. As that snap gets between his legs. And Bigfork will take their first time out here in the first half as they get 3. And they're going to use one right here. And we'll take a timeout along with them and be back here as the score on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. With 8:10 to go here to halftime, the Vikings lead 20-8. All right, welcome back to Polson. It's got to get down to about the 1. It's about 3rd and 24 for Bigfork. Hurd back in. Shotgun formation. He's looking deep. Looking to find somebody over the middle. He's got, threw it just short as he had Thornus in the end zone. If he throws a little deeper, I think Eli comes up with it for a touchdown, and that'll bring up 4th down. And I'm sure that Coach Ben's going to go for it here as they're at the 25-yard line inside Polson territory. I wouldn't punt here.
No, kind of that tough area in high school football where you can't kick it that far for a field goal, but you also don't want to turn it over to a punt where you have good field position. So,
yeah. So Hurd will go shotgun formation. Two receivers out to the left side. Looking deep. He's got a man open. Oh, underthrows him. Pass intended wide open here over on the right side, and the flat was 17. Ollie Bazell. Yeah, it'll be turnover on down, so it'll be Polson football here at their own 25-yard line with 7:55 to go. 20-8 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. The Vikings lead.
And two underthrown balls there. I know Tristan was looking over the sideline, confused, knowing he also made a short throw, but just making sure they execute next time is what he wants.
Yeah, shotgun formation, they'll go doubles, two receivers each side. Going to throw the bubble screen out there for number 3, and Plummer reads it perfectly, and out there to make the tackle. Hurd comes up to help him late. I don't know if they even gained a yard on that play. Yeah, Samuel Plummer reads it. We'll give him a yard. So second down and 9 for the Pirates.
Yep, Plummer and Johnson tonight making sure they're right when the ball is getting caught on these bubbles, smacking right away. No yak, as you could say, yards after the catch. Good defense so far.
So shotgun formation. They'll go doubles. Quarterback rolls out, looking back left side. Going to run up the middle, wide open. Got to find somebody right there. Johnson's going to help out.
Looked like it could have been Kanopik there. Or possibly.
No, that's Thornus came up.
Yep.
Thornus came up, then Johnson came up behind him. The quarterback, Emerson, gets out and picks up. Third down and 8 for Polson. Trips out to the left side. One receiver wide right. Holden in the shotgun formation is running back right behind him, a dot in the eye.
Oh, looks like there's going to be some kind of timeout called here.
Calls a timeout up way before he was going to get called for the delay of game. Actually, they got the marker down right. It's more like third down and a long 2-3 yards for Polson. They're all the way back at about the 30, we'll call it 33-yard line. They need to get out about the 35, so 3rd and 2, a long 2 in this particular case. For the Pirates, they want to make sure what they got called here. They don't want to have to kick it to Bigfork here with 6:35 to go in the first half.
Yeah, James, what's been your biggest takeaway from this Viking defense this first half so far?
Well, some guys really stepping up and reading it. Like you talked about a little bit, lost that coverage in the end zone. You got to cover for a long time, actually, if you don't put pressure on him. But when they put pressure on him, make him throw, but up front, they're really reading the run. And Plummer's done a great job, Kanopik, as well as Johnson. Oh, flipped upside down. Thornus, another nice tackle in there, along with 72. That's Zamberg's. And number 12 on the carry. That's Landon Shoemake for Polson. They get enough for the first down at the 37-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Polson at their own 37. In on the stop, Johnson along with 59. That's Wallen. 71 in on the tackle as well. Evan Tidwell as the carry takes it across the 40 out to the 41-yard line.
Yep, and one of Polson's starting linemen, number 77, just came up hobbled and had to come out of the game, so that's something to look for as well.
So a pickup of 4, 2nd and 6. Oh, fumbles as he tries to go up the middle, but he able to recover it as the handoff from the quarterback. Wallen in on the tackle along with Johnson. And I believe that was 12 again on the carry. Landon Shoemake. That ball popped out, was able to grab it as Wallen basically pushed it right back into him. So out to the 40-yard line, and we'll call it 3rd down and 7. Oh, he's going to throw it deep. Got a man, he's back behind him. Safety comes up, lets it throw overhead. A flag flies in the backfield.
And there's just the DB play there was really tough to watch because they were really watching the receiver, and once the receiver stopped, he was able to kind of give a fake move and keep going, and the cornerbacks are really not looking for the ball here.
That was the Tommy Sherry on the reception, number 3 for Polson. Penalty against Bigfork is declined. Yeah, down in the Bigfork territory. Polson with the ball inside the 20, I believe down at the 15-yard line. It looks like the 15. So 1st and 10 for the Pirates at the Viking 15-yard line. 4:56 and counting to go here in the first half. Vikes lead 20-8 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Shotgun formation, looking to roll and throw left. Got a guy over the left side. Perfect coverage there that time by the Vikes. Pass intended for number 16. That's Brendan Griffin. And on the coverage was number 8, Wyatt Barnes. There was nowhere to go with that one.
No, but the only problems Bigfork's had tonight really that's cost them is their coverage.
Yep.
And the way their DBs are not looking for the ball here. They're really looking at the receiver watching him run.
2nd and 10. Nobody in the backfield except the quarterback. Get rushed on. Oh, Plummer had him. Lets him go. Pass is thrown. Complete through 3 Vikings. Number, is that 10?
Yep.
Number 10 on the catch for Polson. That's Max Ramsar. And picks up about 5. Be 3rd and 5. Empty backfield. Quarterback looking, going to try to run up the middle. Red right there. Couple Bigfork Vikings.
Carlson was in there first.
Carlson grabs him first. And I'm not sure else who helped him from his linebacker spot. Changed by Bigfork on the defense. Picks up a couple. We'll call it 4th and about 2 from the ball's on the 6-yard line. So 4th and 2 for Polson here. 3:40 to go here in the ball game. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers out right. Running back right up the middle. Right in the end zone. Number 12 on the carry for Polson. That's Landon Shoemake for Polson on the carry for the touchdown.
Yeah, and tough play for Bigfork there is they've been tackling well, but once they saw that gap seal, the safety really didn't bite down, and Polson with a good run for a touchdown.
Yeah, it was a 6-yard line, just basically running right up the left side. In for the touchdown. Looks like they'll go for 2 here. So shotgun formation. Receiver out to the left, 2 at the right. Single setback behind the quarterback. Looking to roll. Shoemake getting chased, gets tripped up. And extra point try is no good. So 3:29 to go here till halftime. And on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard, it's the Vikings 20 and the Polson Pirates 14. We'll take a timeout and be back with a kickoff here in the end of the first half. All right, we're back. Ready? Bigfork. Eberly back deep along with West to receive. 53. Kicking off. That's Ezra Fast Horse for Polson here.
Bigfork's trying to figure out their kickoff as it's the first game. Special teams are always a little confusing.
Yeah, who's supposed to be on it? So We got 3:29, plenty of time. Get a good kick return here. And the kick almost looked like they were offsides. It was. I called that one. He's offsides. The guys on the left side were over the line before he kicked it. I'll push him back 5 yards. They'll push it back to the 35. They'll have to kick it again. And he hasn't been kicking the ball very deep.
That out.
I've seen a few games over the years, So, and coaching before, watching for that, especially being a special teams coach, you kind of look for that stuff, right? All right, we'll try again here. 53. Fast horse kicking from the 35 this time. The Vikings will move up a little bit. You got Eberly and West still back deep to receive.
Yep, special teams has been really important this game as there's been 3 big returns. So we'll see right here if Bigfork can get another one.
Yeah, kicks it, but not very deep. Coming up, picking it up. Oh, nice one. Eberly, left side, gets bounces off a tackle and keeps going, takes it out near the 45-yard line, across the 45 of Bigfork.
And he ran in there hard, like a missile. I mean, he ran in there and blew it up. And
you have to do that.
He right? Got every yard he could there.
I think 14-11 were in on the tackle for 11 is Bryce Allred and 14 Evan Veach. So Bigfork will go from their 46-yard line and 1st and 10. 3:21 to go. Plenty of time for the Vikes. Motion, shotgun formation. Hands it off. Wide receiver screen to Eberly. Eberly gets a few yards out near the 50, 49. Probably picked up about 3 on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. Not a bad play. Make Polson think, hey, what are they going to do?
Yep, and he moves the ball over to the right side of the hash. So I'm sure Coach Ben here will be looking to draw something up going left to the wide side of the field.
So Hurd will go shotgun formation. Plummer, single setback. Receivers on either side for the Vikings. 2 receivers. Motion goes Eberly. Right to left. Hurd going to keep it. Gets to the outside, looking to run. A lot of Polson Pirates right there. Taken out of bounds by 12 and 62. 12, we've called that number for 4. That's Landon Shoemake. And 62 for the Pirates is Austin Brown as well. But he picks up a yard. So 3rd down and 6 as Hurd able to pick up a yard to get it right at midfield, right at the 50-yard line. Hurd will go shotgun formation. 2 receivers out to the left side. Single setback. Hurd looking. He's going to look to throw. Throws it late and try to hit Plummer. And taken down. A flag flies.
I believe this could be grounding, or it's going to be based on a tackle.
I wouldn't call it grounding because it looked like 12 was right there in the area. I think it's going to be a personal foul against Polson.
Face mask again.
I believe. Yep,
I was wrong.
Personal foul and face mask because I could see that Hurd saw 12. Plummer was right there on that screen. That's who he was trying to hit. And almost able to complete it to him, and he got taken down by the face mask. So that's a huge break for the Vikings. 15 yards, automatic first down. Takes it down to the 35 of Polson, and a 1st and 10 with 2:26 to go. Shotgun formation, still 2 timeouts left for the Vikes. Hurd, shotgun formation. This time going to hand up. This time Johnson up the left side as he hands the Plummer back to Johnson on a play that worked earlier. Out near the 1st down, out near the 25 of Polson as the whistles blow timeouts. They're going to see where they spot that. And they're going to spot it right at the 25. So a pickup of 10 by Wyatt Johnson. And another 1st down for the Vikes. Plenty of time. 1st and 10 from the 25. 2 timeouts left. And 2:05 to go. Shotgun formation. Hurd looking. Rolls out looking right. Going to throw it deep. Got a man open. Throws it. Knocked away from behind. Pass intended for Eberly. Had 2 receivers for Bigfork in the same area. 12. Yeah, Shoemake comes up from behind and knocks it away.
Yeah, great play there by the DB. He instantly saw that when Tristan put his eyes up, he started rolling right to that receiver and knew he was going there the whole time.
But I think a little bit we had four and two receivers in the same area. I think.
A little cluttered over there.
Yep. Shotgun formation. Going to give it to Plummer. Plummer left side. Breaks it out. He's out near the 10. Keeps going out about 11-yard line. And it'll be a first down for the Vikes as he takes it down either the 11 or 12-yard line. I'm not sure if he got out of bounds or not. Let's see what the official does.
I think they're
They'll mark it at the 12. Nope. He's out of bounds because his arms went across. That means he went out. Plummer's going out. And Knopick will come in at running back. Shotgun formation for Hurd. Snap. Gives it up to Knopick. Knopick right side. Busting it up the middle. Is he going to get in? He keeps churning those legs.
Great effort there.
Yes. He's at the 12, and I think he got it out. Down inside. He did. Let's see where they spot it. They're going to give enough for first down, so it's first and goal. He picked up at least 10 or 11. We'll call it first and goal from about the 1 for the Vikes. Shotgun formation is Hurd. Give it to Knopick again. He's going to hard to stop. Initially stopped and lunged forward, brought down there by 53, I believe.
And those back-to-back
Ezra
10-yard
Fast
gains
Horse
right there for Bigfork is just the running backs making great one-cut reads, slipping their way through the defense.
And plenty of time. You got 2 timeouts left. You got 1:08 to go. Hurd, it's second and goal from about the 2. Hurd fakes it this time, throws it over the middle. Guide wide open is a tight end. Eli Thorness hits him for the 2-yard touchdown. And a nice job. Polson was reading run the whole way, and Thorness able to slip in behind. Back in the day when I was we called that 50 spider, or the tight end over the middle.
I like that. Yeah. And I think that Elijah Thorness likes that as well because there wasn't a defender within 5 to 10 feet of him, and he was just waiting once again.
Well, a timeout is called here before they go for the extra point try. Just under a minute to go, 59.7 to go. So Hurd did a great job there. He gave the good fake to Knopick, right? Yep. Asher, and then Asher kind of like he was running it, and then last minute he just faded back, and Thorness able to open up right over the middle as the linebackers were coming, and he was able to find the open spot, and Tristan able to hit him right over the middle for the touchdown. So a good answer to Polson scoring these touchdowns. So Bigfork has done that twice now.
Yes.
They've answered what Polson's done to maintain that lead.
And that's all you can ask for in your first game of the season is making sure you answer, making sure you get scoring on the board. And back to that play, Thorness was able to block, show the block, and then boom, slip out, wide open. Great play for Bigfork. We'll see if they can add on to it.
So an untimed down for the extra point try.
It's going to be open whenever you want that.
Rolls out, does Hurd. Looking, flies it over late. Oh, nearly caught, tipped off Thorness' hands. And off of 4 for Bigfork. That was David Jane. Almost comes up with it for the 2-point conversion. So, 59.7 to go here till halftime. The Vikes lead 26-14 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard.
Yeah, not a lot of defense right now from both sides, but Bigfork's making sure that they getting on top of their reads and just need a little bit of coverage help, and they should be good. But Polson's got their hands full right now.
Yeah, I think I'm really impressed with the offense. The versatility, I would say, of Bigfork's offense tonight, able to run different things. Johnson, Plummer, Knopick, Hurd, Thorness, other guys, Eberly, along with 17, Buzzell, making some plays as well. So
if you got weapons and you know how to use them, it's one of the most dangerous things in football.
Well, right here for the defense, it's like, who do you cover, right? Mm-hmm. Who am I going to stop? There's too many weapons for them to stop on defense. Well, the Vikings taking advantage of that. I told you, 3:26, they had plenty of time to score, and they didn't even use all of that.
No, now they need to make sure that they don't have any coverage issues again, because as we've seen the first half, the big plays from Polson have came from a kickoff and 2 coverage errors.
Shoemake back deep. Hurd to kick off for Bigfork. And he kicks this one deep back inside the 5. He falls down almost at the 1. They got him boxed up. Got him inside the 10. Nice job. I see Wallen in on there, number 2.
Saw 32 there
32 as well. We haven't mentioned 32. Austin Savick, just a sophomore, a 6'4", 170-pound sophomore. And number 2, Jaden LaPierre in on the tackle for Bigfork. Inside, I want to say they're going to mark it actually probably outside the 10 at the 12-yard line. So good job keeping inside the 20. That's your goal. Special teams kickoff, keep them inside the 20. And Bigfork special teams able to do that. So Polson will go in shotgun formation, single setback, doubles, 2 receivers each side. Hands it off right up the middle. Eberly in on the tackle along with 72. That's Felix Zambergs. I think that's maybe the first or second time I called his number. He'll take it across the 15 out to about the 17-yard line. And we'll call it second down in about 4. So pick up about 6. Shotgun formation. Single setback. Hands it up. They're going to just run it up the middle. Right there. 71 in on the stop. Initially, that is Evan Tidwell.
Yeah, not much effort here from Polson. I think they're going to try and take this one into half, as they're really just running the clock right now, and no throws being happened.
Well, we're going to mention this guy's name, number 60 in on attack, Trent Scherfenberg as well. Number 60 gets in on that tackle. Polson will go shotgun formation, trying to run the clock out. That runs the clock out here at halftime. So your halftime score, and brought to you by Averill's Flathead Lake Lodge, where they proudly supported Bigfork athletics since 1945.
Wow.
And your halftime score here in Polson, Montana, it's the Vikes 26 and the Polson Pirates 14. We're back after this timeout. I'll get your halftime stats. We'll talk about that, and then I will let you go so you can go watch from the sidelines.
Yeah,
it's been a
sideline
pleasure.
report.
All right.
Pleasure.
I'll be back here with Luke here just momentarily. We'll talk about the halftime stats and wrap things up here for halftime momentarily from Polson, Montana. Well, welcome back to Polson, Montana. The Vikes lead here at halftime. 26-14. A couple minutes. I'm waiting. They're having a little issues with updating the stats before I might get them here. If I get them, we will update before at halftime. If not, at the end of the game for sure to give you your halftime stats. But overall, the Vikings have been playing really well. They came out in the first drive, drove it all the way down, and scored a touchdown. And then able to hold Polson. Playing well, little defensive, couple coverage breakdowns, allowing Polson to get good field position and score their 2 touchdowns. But they definitely took advantage of that. Bigfork, some good returns by the return guys, getting good field position. Bigfork able to take advantage of that and move the ball down the field. Tristan Hurd having a really good first half. Thornus, I believe, has 2 touchdowns. Plummer playing well, running the ball. So is Wyatt Johnson. The Lions doing a great job up front as well. As soon as I get the stats, I'll give those to you. 406-270-7384. You can text me, let me know that you're listening out there. I've seen some chat on the BFSD events from Christina Nadu. Yeah, NFH is about 10. There's a delay on this format from NFHS stream. I don't know what to tell you about that, Christina. I'm separate from the NFHS network. So, well, we don't have our stats yet, but we got about 3 minutes of warm-up left. Let's talk about what you saw along with Luke Schmidt in the first half. Luke, what did you see from offensively and defensively from the Vikings?
Yeah, the Vikings right away, they made their O-line known that they're going to control the game of the trenches. As we've seen, there's been a lot of different weapons and running backs and quarterback formations for Bigfork. They've been able to do that successfully. Defensively, they've been great at fighting the ball. Their coverage is where they're having problems. They're staring at their receivers at Polson. Now, they overall aren't doing that bad, but the only bad plays they've had that have led to scoring plays is defensive back problems.
Well, that one long return that they gave them, but then they turned that around and took care of that on special teams. Special teams doing a really, really good job for the Vikings, I think, tonight, other than that one time. So, yeah, Thornus with a couple touchdowns. I thought Tristan Hurd has been playing really well. Wyatt Johnson and Plummer running the ball well. Eberly out there. 17, new kid to me, Ollie Buzzell. He's a sophomore wide receiver. Had a couple good catches as well in there. And I just thought their offense played well. Defense, yeah, a couple breakdowns. And that happens, right? When you have defense, you have new kids and new positions.
Oh, yeah.
Learning what to do and what not to do. And you got to be able to correct those mistakes. Polson received the second half kickoff as they deferred. So Bigfork better be ready to come out and with their defense and stop them, as they answered every time Polson came back and scored. Bigfork answers that, and it was nice to way to end the first half with a score.
Yeah, and if you're Coach Ben, that's probably just your key today. Is if Polson scores, come back, put it right down in their throat, run the ball, and then once again, if you can just make sure you stay with the pace of the game, I think Bigfork's going to be good here.
Well, I think that the one time where Bigfork didn't score, that was not Polson's defense. I think that was on Bigfork not executing, to be honest with you. They could have one or two more touchdowns, I think, here in the first half. But I like some of the things they're working on, trying those 2-point conversions, something different.
Yeah, some different packages are ringing in, and I think those underthrows we saw, that was what cost Bigfork a couple, maybe that one drive was 2 underthrows from Hurd. Yeah,
because Eli was wide open. If he gets that ball out there, he catches that in the corner.
Yep.
And then the 1 to 17, I don't know if they would have got the first down or how close. It would have been closer.
Gave him a chance, though, but the ball was just short.
Yep. So we'll clean that up and get ready for the second half. We got about 50 seconds. We'll get underway. Oh, okay. Thanks, Christina, replying to somebody else. Okay, that's fine. Seconds behind. Yeah.
It's been a pleasure to work with you, James, for a half, and hopefully in the future, if I'm back next Friday night, maybe we can. Well, you're PA actually next, so you don't need a radio when you're at home.
Well, after that we go to Hamilton, right? And then the other two games are Frenchtown and then Browning, where we travel on the road. So if you're around, you live down in Missoula?
I'm actually going to Colorado soon for work. So if I'm here for the Hamilton game's iffy. So if I'm here for Hamilton, come. Let's do it.
Yeah, come and help me in the booth. It's been a pleasure. It's been fun working with you, working with somebody
finally
side by side in football. Ed Buttrey always tells me when he's retired he's going to come to the booth with me.
Oh, what a great
and that'd be fun.
Well,
I think I've known Ed for a long time. Back to 2009. And he's just a great guy, so it'd be a pleasure working with him. So it's been an absolute pleasure and fun working with you, Luke.
Thank you.
You have a good night.
Appreciate it.
Cheer on your
I'll go
brother
on the
and go on the sideline and play.
I'll send in some texts if I hear anything special over there.
Well, you let me know if anybody, if we take care of this game, anybody wants to come over and talk.
Yeah.
Go talk to Coach and send him over. We'll put him on the headset.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this game.
I'll help you out. Thanks,
All right.
James.
Thanks, Luke. Appreciate that. All right, Luke Schmidt joining me. Nice job there. Color commentator extraordinaire, graduated of Bigfork High School. I think he's got 2 basketball state titles under his belt, back in 18 and 19. And just a really nice kid. I've known his dad a long time. So Bigfork will kick off. Tristan Hurd will kick off at the 40. Kickoff brought to you by Hanson Excavating. Demolition, site preparation, excavating, grading, and business for 30 years. Fred Hanson, 851 or hansonexcavating.com. Back deep for Polson. And his kick is deep. Nice kick. Takes number 12 all the way back to about the 12-yard line. He's going to run it up the middle. One missed tackle. And right there to meet him. Looks like 32 for Bigfork. It is. Called his number in the first half. That's Austin Savick. A 6'4 freshman on the tackle as a return is made there by number 12, Landon Shoemake. Well, he picks it up at about the 2, takes it out near the 25. We'll call it the 26, a pickup of 24 on the return. And Polson will go 1st and 10 from their 26. Here's shotgun formation. 2 receivers on either side. Single setback. Going to hand it off left side. And right there, number 65 for Bigfork is going to tackle number 12. Shoemake for a loss. 65, Henry Carlson, just a junior at 6'6" and 300 pounds. Makes the tackle for a loss back to the 24-yard line, 2nd and 12. Shotgun formation for Polson. Looking to throw over the middle. Throws it deep up the right side. Thornus there on coverage. And Hurd able to make the saving tackle as the ball is complete to number 3, Tommy Sherry. Looked like Eli was going to go over there and knock it away. Couldn't, reached out to swat it and missed it. And Thornus is saving tackle all the way down to the 25 of Bigfork on the completion to Sherry from the quarterback, Emerson. Receivers on either side. Shotgun formation, looking, tossing. Right there on the run, 72, Felix. Zamberg's on the tackle and may have tackled him for a loss, so we'll see where they spot it. No gain. They're going to tackle him right at the 25-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Pirates. Trips out to the left side for Bigfork. Single setback shotgun formation. Handles it right up the middle. Oh, right there meeting him. Number 59, that's Wallen. Right in on the tackle. Again, no gain, on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down and 10. Wallen to read that quickly. They'll run trips out to the left side for the Pirates. One receiver out to the right side. Single setback behind the quarterback in shotgun formation. Looking. Pressure put on. Screen over to the right side. Case and Graham on the catch. All the way down in the 5, inside the 5, all the way down to the 2. It'll be 1st and goal for the Pirates. From the 2. Trying to run up front. Whistle finally blows as they stop him in the middle. 71 for Bigfork in on the tackle. That's Tidwell and a host of other Vikings. That'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 2. Shotgun formation. Hands it right up the middle. Oh, the Vikings just broke right in there to put the stop on them. Johnson in on the tackle and pushes the Pirates back out near the 3 or 4 yard line. So the Vikings defense really stepping up right here as Polson trying to run it in. They'll run 2 receivers out to the right side. Single setback, 1 receiver to the left. Going to roll out to the right side. He's got room to run, the quarterback. And on the quarterback keeper, Holden Emerson in for the touchdown for the Pirates. With 7:55 to go here in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for 2 on this. Quarterback keep. This time he's met there by number 4 for Bigfork. David Jane on the stop on the quarterback keeper. Extra point try is no good, but I believe there is a flag on the play in the middle of the field. Penalty was against Polson. That's declined. And the extra point try is no good. 7:55 to go here in the 3rd quarter, 26-20. The Vikings lead on your Bigfork Harvest Foods scoreboard here from Polson, Montana. Well, it's time for the Vikings that they've done all night long to answer the Pirates' score. As the Pirates had the second half kickoff and was able to take it down for a score to pull within 6 with under 8 minutes to go. Under 8 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Weston Comley back deep to receive for the Vikings. The kick for number 53, Ezra Fasthorse. Kicks in a little bit deeper. Coming up. Eberle going to go out to the left side. Running strong. Takes it across the 35. We'll see where they spot it. They're going to spot it right at the 35-yard line of Bigfork. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikes from their own 35-yard line as Comley on the return for the Vikings. Comley out right, wide right. Receiver on the left side. Hurd in shotgun formation. Going to hand up to Plummer. Plummer met in the backfield by 53. Ezra Fast Horse. The D lineman as well. And he'll lose a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 11. So Hurd, shotgun formation, single receiver on either side. Gives it off to Johnson. Johnson going to try to break it outside. Fumble on the play. Ball's on the ground, scrambling for it. As Johnson tries to get it out across the 35. Ball hits the ground, bouncing around. And recovered by Polson is the indication from here. Inside the 35. And they'll spot it inside the 35 of Bigfork, right at the 34-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Pirates. So the Viking defense need to step up here. Doubles, 2 receivers each side, single setback behind the quarterback. Looking to throw. Going to throw it deep in the corner. Good coverage there. Ball overthrown. Flag flies on the coverage. Number 8, Wyatt Barnes. A defensive pass interference called on the Vikings. And they'll mark off 15 yards. That'll take it inside the 20 down to about the 19-yard line. It'll be a 1st down for the Pirates. Empty backfield for the Pirates. Single quarterback in the shotgun formation looking, trying to throw, runs it right up the middle on the fake's going to break out to the right side. Takes it down inside the 10. And run out of bounds on the far side. That's Emerson on the carry. Takes it down to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Polson from their own 6 with 6:35 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Emerson met right there. Tidwell in on the stop for the Vikes. May have lost a yard or two. He lost a yard back out to the 7. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 7. For the Pirates. Under 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun formation. And 2 running backs in the backfield. Looking, hands it off. Right there. In on the stop for Bigfork. Felix. For Bigfork. Felix Zamberg, 72. On the carry there by number 12, Shoemake. I'll bring up 3rd down. Maybe gained a yard back to the 6-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 6. Polson confused about where they should go. Doubles. Single setback. Shotgun formation. Actually trips on the left side for Polson. Looking. They're going to look to throw. Hey, pressure put on. He's going to get sacked. It could be intentional grounding. That flag. Yes, it does. Right there. 59. Wallen. 72. Zambergs had the quarterback all the way back. He just flips it over his head. Nobody there to catch it. That's going to be intentional grounding on Holden Emerson. Yeah, it'll be where the flag is, and there'll be a loss of down. So that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll take the ball all the way out to the 22-yard line, I believe. We'll see where they spot it. Actually, they mark it back out near the 30, we'll call it the 28-yard line. So 4th and goal from the 28 for Polson. They got a throw here. You would think he's going to roll pressure, trying to put on him, throwing it, throws it late over the middle, and nearly knocked away. Good coverage there by number 8, Wyatt Barnes. I think he knocked it out of bounds. It'll turnover on downs. It'll be Bigfork football as they were able to hold the Polson Pirates as the Pirates had the ball down at 1st and goal from about the 2. So Bigfork able to come up big on defense on that stop. 4:55 to go here in the third quarter, 26-20 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard here from Polson, Montana. 2 receivers right. Shotgun formation is Hurd. Going to hand off, fakes the handoff. This time Hurd keeps it and runs it right up the middle. He'll be across the 35 out near the 37 or 38. I believe enough for a first down. And somebody down there for the Vikings on the far side, so officials timeout. And I'm not sure who that is at this time. Yeah, it's the quarterback on that carry. He takes it out to the 38 for a first down, but on the tackle, I think he went down awkwardly and still on the ground for the Vikes. Head coach Jim Benn out there, trainers out there taking a look at him. Well, they're going to give him a hand up, and he gets up. Maybe a little stinger there on that hit. Sometimes that happens. You get hit wrong and in the leg. Huh? Oh, yep. That's another thing in this hot weather. Thank you, Coach. Cramped up a little bit. That happens notoriously in these August, September ball games. These kids make sure they drink enough water. So Asher will come in at quarterback. 2 receivers out to the right. He's going to hand it Plummer. Plummer left side takes it across the 40. Bigfork out to now the 42 or 43-yard line. And we'll see where they spot it. They're going to spot it just outside the 42. I would say a pickup of about 3, 2nd and 7 for the Vikes. With 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 2 receivers out to the right. Asher in shotgun formation. Time to going to give it off. Wyatt Johnson, right side, going to run. Tackled. Crosses the 45 out near the 47. Brought down there by number 12, Landon Shoemake. He's right at the 47, and they need to get to the 48. So 3rd down and 1 for the Vikes. Hurd back in the ballgame. That's a good sign for the Vikings. So Hurd in shotgun formation. Plummer on his right side. Receivers on either side. Motion goes Johnson. Hurd fakes it. Throws. He's got a man wide open over the middle. Wide open is Eli Thornton. He's down to the 20. He's down to the 10. 5. Touchdown. Vikings. Eli Thornton from Tristan Hurd. A 53-yard touchdown hookup as Eli sat over the middle right there in that slot area in the middle of between the linebackers and the safety, wide open, and Hurd hits him right on the numbers. And Hurd or Thornus able to break it out, got a nice block and race it up the sideline from about the 25-yard line, race it right into the end zone. So the Vikings hold on defense, answer back, and score the touchdown. I believe that's the third one for Thornus tonight. So Hurd on for the extra point try. Going to set the block down. Number 17 doing the holding. That's Ali Bazell. The snap looks like Wyatt Johnson is the snapper for Bigfork. Snap up, put down, and through the middle goes Tristan Hurd as the extra point try is good. On your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard here in the third quarter, 3:04 to go here in the third. It is the Vikings 33, the Polson Pirates 20. I'll be back here from Polson, Montana after this timeout. Well, Tristan Hurd, it's good to see him back. He was just cramping up, so he is back out there. He's kicking off for the Vikings and back deep for Polson. They go all the way back almost to the end line, and I believe it's number 12, Landon Shoemake, and I believe the other one is number 10 for them. They have a 10. Yeah, Max Ramsar on this near side, as Hurd will kick off from his own 40. Booms it deep. Nice kick right in the end zone. And that's a touchback. And that'll come out to the 20. So a nice kick by Tristan Hurd. And number 20, it's Aiden Grufford, the other returner for Polson. Just got able to see his number. So 3:02 to go. Here is Polson football. First and 10 from their own 20 as the Vikings lead 33-20 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard here from Polson, Montana. Opening game of the 2023 football season. Friday Night Lights here. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and the Vals. Glad to be with you. Glad to be with the first half with Luke Schmidt helping me with the ball game, and maybe have him again on a future. Delayed. Right there, Wallen on a quarterback keeper takes down Holden Emerson as Emerson runs right up the middle, takes it to 20, out to the 24, pick up a 4. Second down and 6 for Polson. Here, sun going down, lights are on, Friday Night Lights. Here in August, Viking football. Polson shotgun formation. He's looking to throw, throws over the right side, finds him in the middle. No. Yeah, the side official got that right. He touched his knee down when he caught that ball, so he should have been down there right in high school football. You touch that knee, you are down. Same thing in college. It'll be out to the 32-yard line. Enough for a first down for Polson. So first and 10 from their own 32 for the Pirates. They'll go shotgun formation. Doubles, 2 receivers on each side. Single setback behind the quarterback. Throws it out, screen. Out to the left side. Met right there. He steps out of bounds, run out of bounds by number 8. That's Barnes. Was number 16 for Polson on the reception. That's Brendan Griffin. They'll run trips out to the right side and a single receiver out the left. Shotgun formation is Emerson. Single setback behind him. Snap. gives the handoff ball right up the middle. And right there to meet him is Wyatt Johnson on the tackle as the carry, as the ball's handed off to Shoemake at the 42. Got to get out to about the 48 yard, or excuse me, at the 37. Got to get out to the 43, so 3rd and 6. Shotgun formation, throw out left side. Oh! Pass incomplete. Intended for Graham. Thornus on the coverage. Ball falls incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down, and Polson will come on to punt. It looks like number 9 for them. Plummer. Comley on the fair catch at the Viking 35-yard line as Comley and Plummer were back deep. Oh, my bad. 31's Eberly, yep. See, I'm not perfect. Thomas Eberly was back deep, 31. I don't know why I'm calling him Comley, but Eberly doing a great job. Shotgun formation, going to hand it off. Plummer right up the middle. Nice run there by Samuel Plummer. Out across the 40, out to about the 43-yard line. Takes it from the 36 to the 43. And we'll call it the 42. And we'll call it a 2nd down and about 3 for the Vikes. Shotgun formation. Johnson goes in motion from right to left. Gets it off, fakes. Tristan Hurd's got somebody wide open down the middle. It is Thornus. Thornus down to the 20. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Number 4 for Eli Thornus. And a nice fake and a nice pass there from Tristan Hurd as he hits Thornus over the middle as he gets past his guy, and then Eli turned on the speed, able to run it in for the touchdown for the Vikings. I think I'm going to have that guy on the postgame show. Tristan Hurd on for the extra point try. Kick up by Hurd. It's down the middle, good. So 40 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. The Vikings stretch the lead, double up on the Pirates. It is 40-20 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard here from Polson, Montana in the opening game of the 2023 season. And a nice job there by Tristan Hurd on the fake, and then throwing it over the middle to Eli Thornus, and Thornus doing the rest to get in the end zone. I'll be back after this timeout with a kickoff. All right, Shoemaker back for the Pirates along with Aiden Gruffer. And Hurd to kick off for the Vikings from his own 40 with 40 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. And Hurd been kicking it good. Kicks another one deep back into the end zone. That's going to be a touchback. That's back-to-back touchbacks by Hurd. That's a real key on special teams for the Vikings, able to do that. You just hold your opponent to the 20-yard line every time. So nice job there by Tristan Hurd. 1st and 10 for Polson from their own 20 here. Rounding down, says 40.7 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Shotgun formation, doubles. Looking to throw. Emerson's got to throw it. Quickly gets it out. Tackle made there on the far side by Hurd. As a reception to Graham. Cason Graham. Shotgun formation, doubles again. He's going to look to throw it. Nice. Great coverage there by Plummer. Pass intended there for number 16. Griffin. A little dark in here. Two receivers out right, one left. Shotgun formation right up the middle, but met right there. 71, that's Tidwell. In on the tackle on the bottom there. Looks like Plummer helping him out on the run by number 12. That's Shoemaker for Polson. That's the end of the third quarter. It is Bigfork, the Vikings 40, and the Polson Pirates 20 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Demolish, site preparation, excavating, and grading in business for 30 years. Fred Hanson, 837-1051 or hansonexcavating.com. I'll be back with the fourth quarter here from Polson, Montana, as the Vikes lead by 20, 40-20 in the opening game of the 2023 season. All right, welcome back. Fourth quarter action. It's Polson football doubles. Two receivers either side, shotgun formation. Emerson's got to throw it. He's got a man deep on the post route. Caught and knocked away. In and out of the hands of Graham. Knocked away by 33. He had it momentarily, but Taden West able to knock it away on the post route by Graham. It'll bring up 4th down and 12. And Polson will kick back deep. Number 31, Thomas Eberly, along with number 12, Samuel Plummer. Flag flies. Eberly picks it up, fumbles it. Bigfork recovers it over there on the far side. We'll see what that flag is momentarily. Recovered there by 33. Taden West. We'll see what the indication is. That flag flew like right away, like an illegal procedure or illegal motion on Polson, but we'll check that momentarily. Vikings have the ball at the 47 of Polson. Must be against Polson. A legal procedure called on the Pirates. That'll be declined by Bigfork. Bigfork will take the football at the Polson Pirates 47-yard line, and 1st and 10 for the Vikes. Hurd in at quarterback. Plummer. Motion goes Johnson from right to left. He'll set up. Hands it off to Plummer. Plummer running inside. He's going to run outside. He's going to get up to the 40. He's down to the 35. Inside the 35, down to about the 32 or 31. Taken down there by number 3 for Polson. Tommy Sherry at the 32-yard line. Enough for a Bigfork Vikings first down. So a pickup about 15 on the play. Hurd, shotgun formation. Johnson in motion. Give it up. This time gives it to Johnson. Johnson right side. Going right up the middle. He's going to break it to the outside. He's down inside near the 10-yard line. As he hands it out to Plummer, does Hurd back to Johnson on that inside handoff. He takes it all the way down near the 10. And there's a Pirate down on the play at about the 20-yard line. So they'll stop play momentarily. He could be cramping up as well. Getting water out to these players here. It's still kind of warm down here in Polson. 9 o'clock on a Friday night. Let's see what the weather says. 66 degrees here. Mostly clear, beautiful night here in Polson, Montana. As Luke and I talked about earlier, it's got a great view from this football field to the Flathead Lake, but it is nothing like the view from Valhalla or Bigfork High School. Overlooking it. So, trainer's out to help. Looks like he may be cramping up as well. He gets up. That's number 3. That's Tommy Sherry, who's got a touchdown tonight for Polson. Looks like he's just cramping up. I'll bring him to the sideline. After the officials' timeout, they'll wind the clock here. 11 minutes to go in the ball game. Hurd, shotgun formation. Plummer off to his left side. Receivers on either side, left and right. Plummer looking to run out to his right. Going to go straight up the middle. Busted across somebody. He tries to just run him over to Samuel Plummer. Brings him down. I can't tell who that was in the backfield bringing him down. But Plummer gets down to about the 3-yard line. It'll be first and goal from the 3 for the Vikings. Plummer on the left side of Hurd shotgun formation. Gives it up to Plummer. Plummer trying to go up the middle. He gets wrapped up by number 77, I believe. Brody Boulette for Polson. It'll be second and goal for the Vikes from about the 2. Shotgun formation is Hurd. Motion goes Johnson. Johnson will get it. No, Hurd keeps it. Hurd's going to ride it right up the middle and signal touchdown for the Vikings. Tristan Hurd on the fake. Quarterback keeper takes it right up the middle for the Vikings to score the touchdown here with 9:58 to go, under 10 minutes to go in this ball game here from Polson, Montana. And Hurd will go for the extra point try for the Vikings. Snap, put down, Hurd's kick, up, look good, and they signal it's good right down the middle. So 9:58 to go here in the ball game. It's the Vikings 47, the Pirates 20 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. I'll be back with more in the conclusion of this ball game from Polson, Montana, 47-20, the Vikings lead. All right, we're back here in Polson, Montana, as Hurd will kick off. Back deep. Shoemaker. And 20. Rougher. Hurd's kick. Is he going to kick another one in the end zone? No, it's going to be short at about the 12. Shoemaker picks it up. Tripped up by Bigforks. I wish he'd turn and show me his number here. I'm following him. That's 7. That's Asher Kanopik. Trips him up. And 55 right there to So Polson with the football at their own 31-yard line, 1st and 10 here in the fourth quarter. 9:53 to go. Shotgun formation for Emerson. Looking to throw. Trips out to the left. He's got much receivers right there. Bringing him down. Number 75 or 79. Check that. 79 on the tackle. That's Tevin Hall. Gets in there and tackles him for a quarterback sack for a loss. He'll take him all the way back to the 21-yard line. A loss of 10. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Pirates here. Doubles. That means 2 receivers either side. You guys probably have figured that out by now when I call it. They'll go shotgun formation, single setback. Is Shoemaker behind Emerson. He's looking to throw. Rolling out to his right side. Going to take off and run it. Right there. Oh! Konopka gets him low. And Thomas Eberle gets him high on the quarterback keeper. He gets it out at about the 25-yard line. It'll be 3rd down. For Polson. Check that. They're just across the 25. So 3rd and about 16. Shotgun formation on the quarterback. Rolls out. Looking. Now he's going to tuck it and run. He's going to get hit. 32 in on the tackle. With the tackle for the Vikes. That's Austin Savick in the ball game for Bigfork now. I believe he's a linebacker. Yes, he is. So some of the subs for Bigfork getting the ball game for Bigfork. They'll run doubles. Shotgun formation is Emerson. Shoemaker running back behind him. Emerson looking, throws it over the middle. Broken up, nearly intercepted there. 51 in on the stop. Walker Willis for the Vikings. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Polson. They'll go shotgun formation. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Emerson going to hand it off to Shoemaker. Shoemaker up the middle, but met right there. Maybe gained a yard, if that. 76 in on the tackle for the Vikes. Gage McKenzie in the ball game, making a tackle for the Vikes. It'll be Polson ball as they get it out to the 44-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Pirates. Here, as the clock winding down in the ball game, 7:15 to go here in this opening game of the season for each team in Class A. Drops deep, throws over the middle. Wide open is Graham. And brought down to the far side. I believe that's number 8 on the tackle. It'll be Polson ball in Bigfork territory all the way down to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Pirates. Shotgun formations, doubles. Receivers 2 on each side. Takes a snap, looking out right, rolling to his right, looking. Covered. He's got to tuck it and go. Throws it late and picked off. Intercepted there by Bigfork's number 4, David Jane. He was trying to throw the ball late was Emerson, and David Jane stepped in front and intercepted the ball about the 5. Took it back. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikes at the 6. So turnover as an interception by Jane for the Vikings. Coming up big. Shotgun formation, Hurd at about the 1. Going to hand it off. Gives it up to Asher Knopick. He takes it out near the 10. And they'll spot it right at the 10-yard line. Pick up a 4. That'll be 2nd down and 6. So the Vikings probably looking to run the ball the rest of the way with 6:29 to go. And a timeout taken by Bigfork here. As they'll have 2nd and 6 from the 10-yard line. 6:29 to go, 47-20 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. I'll take a timeout here momentarily from Polson, Montana. All right, back in Polson, the Vikings lead with the football. 2nd and 6 from their own 10-yard line after the turnover on the interception by the Vikes. Hurd, shotgun formation, looking. Going to give it up. Asher Knopick, race out the right side, comes up. He's crossed the 30. The 25, out near the 30, I should say. And he'll pick up the 1st down as he takes it all the way out to the 29-yard line. Does Asher. And a 1st down for the Vikes. Bigfork, 1 receiver out to the right. Stack trips on the left side. Knopick on the right side of Hurd in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Going to get it out, leading the block, leading the way. Here goes Knopick up the left side. He keeps his feet churning, takes it into Polson, or short of Polson territory, out to the Bigfork 45, maybe 44. They're going to spot it at the 44-yard line. And another 1st down for the Vikes at their own 44-yard line. Nice job by Knopick. Runs up the left side, runs it back inside to gain a few more yards and takes it out to the 44. So shotgun formation. Tight trips on the right side. Knopick. Inside half. Gives it up. Up the middle. Going all the way. Up 20. 5, 10. Inside the 10 is Wyatt Johnson. As Konopka gets the handoff, gives it to Johnson. Johnson takes it all the way inside the 10-yard line. At either the 9 or 8. I believe it's at the 8 it is. It'll be first and goal for the Vikes from the Pirates' 8-yard line here. With 5:20 to go in the ball game. And the score, 47-20. On your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Hurd in shotgun formation. Gives it. Asher Konopka running up the right side. Bowls his way in for the touchdown. From 8 yards out, it's Asher Konopka. On the touchdown run. And Hurd will go for the extra point try. It looks like they're going to go for 2 here instead of 1. Practice their 2-point conversion. He's going to roll out to the right. Looking in the end zone. Throws it deep. Has a guy wide open. Hits him as he crosses for the touchdown. And I didn't catch the number who caught that ball. But 2-point conversion good by the Vikes. 4:58 to go here in the ball game. 55-20 now. The Vikes up by 35. That means the clock should run the rest of the way until it's below 35. So a good 2-point conversion. Vikings will kick off. Tristan Hurd. I'll be back here for the kickoff here momentarily. All right. Vikings to kick off again. Tristan Hurd from his own 40. And back deep. Shoemaker. And 20. Gruffer. And Hurd. Booms it deep. This was a little bit short at about the 12-yard line. Gruffer this time. Met there. Bigfork on the tackle. Number 11. In on the tackle. Tamrat Savick gets in on the tackle. Got in the ball game on special teams. And Polson football as they take it out near the 30 at the 28-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 28 for the Polson Pirates. Here. Shotgun formation, doubles. Actually, they ran triples. They want doubles instead. They move the guy, receiver, over. Emerson looking, going to roll. Looking to throw deep. Got a guy over the middle. Wide open. On the post route. Just misses him as he got behind the coverage. That was number 3, Tommy Sherry, back in the ballgame. Earlier he cramped up, but he's back for the Pirates. He got behind the safety for the Vikes. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Emerson rolling, looking out to the right, looking for, see if he has somebody. Going to throw it deep late. Mistake. Oh! Nearly picked off there by number 8. In and out of his hands. Wyatt Barnes, you're not going to get an easier interception than that as he sits over the middle. And they're going to call flag flies. Pass interferences get called against the Vikings. That's going to cost them 15. Well, let's give Polson a first down. As the flag thrown down about the 45 of Polson. So at their own 43-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Pirates. 3:10 and counting here as the clock will continue to run when it's at 35 or more. Shotgun formation, doubles. Emerson going back, looking to throw. Throws it over the middle. Intended for Graham. Falls incomplete. A host of Vikings there on the coverage, along with number 17, Ozzie Bazell. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Under 2.5 minutes to go here. Vikings looking to wrap this one up. Shotgun formation, doubles, receivers. Emerson going back, looking to throw. Throws it late, got pressure put on there by Bigfork. That causes throw to fall short and incomplete. That pressure put on by number 60 for the Vikings. That's Trent Scherfenberg for Bigfork. 2 minutes to go. It's 3rd and 10 for the Pirates at their own 43. They'll send doubles. 2 receivers on either side for the Pirates. Shotgun formation goes Emerson. Behind him is Shoemaker, the running back. Emerson looking. Kind of rolls to the right, looking to throw it deep. Throws it deep. Oh! Nice coverage there by 33 for Bigfork. That's Taden West, and Sherry almost came up with that one. He would have went down. He wouldn't have scored the touchdown, but he almost just off his fingertips at about the 25-yard line of Bigfork. That'll fall incomplete and bring up 4th down. 4th and 10 for the Pirates. 1:10 to go in the ball game. He's going to run trips out to the right side. Shotgun formation is Emerson. This will be last play unless they get a first down for Polson. Throws it deep, has his man wide open. Incomplete as Sherry tries to split 2 guys for Bigfork. Number 17, Bazell, and 33, Taden West. Good coverage by them. Ball falls incomplete. 40 seconds to go. It'll be turnover on downs. It'll be Bigfork football here. And they may or may not have to run a play by the time they have it set. If not, they'll run victory formation. You got 20 seconds to go. I think the time is going to run out. Bigfork's not even going to run a play. That is going to be your ball game. And they're going to go shake hands with the officials. Nice job there, good sportsmanship. And shake hands with the Polson Pirates. And a good first game here for the season for the Vikings as they take this one 55-20 over the Polson Pirates on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard here from Polson. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikings and Vals. Hey, I'm going to try to bring up a couple players and the coach here on the post-game show. You might want to stick around and listen to what they have to say. I'll be back hopefully with full game stats if they got them caught up at halftime. Here momentarily from Polson. Once again, your final on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard, it is 55-20. The Vikings take this one in the opening game of the season. And we'll be at home next Friday night, 7 o'clock kickoff as we host the Ronan Chiefs on Friday night. So I'll be back here momentarily from Polson with your post-game stats and interviews. Well, welcome back to Polson, Montana. Post game brought to you by Avers Flathead Lake Lodge. They proudly supported Bigfork athletics since 1945. Try to get a couple guys over here to talk to me on the post game, including Coach Ben. Well of a first ball game. Had a few mistakes along the way. Our stats aren't working, so I don't have those for you. I apologize. I talked to Matt Pravecchio. They'll work on that. Something gone awry trying to get those. But anyway, the Vikings win this one 55-20. So win by 35. A good opening game for them. That quality offense and defense, although they made a few errors at times. Here, I got a couple guys going to come over here and talk to me here on the post games. You want to stick around for that post game again, brought to you by Flathead Lake Lodge. But offensively, they really got going. Had a couple key plays. We were talking about earlier when Polson got the ball down to the 2. They were only behind 26-20, and Bigfork really came up huge in that particular way and able to stop them and then take it down and score. I thought that was huge in the third quarter when they were able to do that. So great job. I have a couple guys coming up to talk to me. I could see them walk across the field, so they'll probably try to come in here. And we'll get them on the post game. And maybe Coach Ben, if he's not too busy over there. I can do it either way, Eli. Sometimes it's easier. This we did last time. Then you don't have to try to come up, try to find your way in where I'm at. You might have. So here, give that to you. I'll talk to you first. So here he comes, Tristan. So well of a first ball game for you, and I got Eli Thornes here, and then I'll talk to Tristan Hurd as well. But you had 4 touchdowns tonight. What did you see that what their defense was giving you to get that open and made some great catches and able to take it to the house?
Just an open middle and trying to get.
Hang on, let me now is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, now you can hear yourself. Okay, so what was the key there? Looked like you got wide open a few times right there, like in the seam.
Yeah, it was just getting in the middle and getting behind the safeties, and it was just the safeties would bite on run. So
every time, and so you're able to get open.
Mm-hmm.
But Tristan hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Missed one in the corner over there, a little short. I thought you would have had another touchdown, but your dad was up here. He was pretty proud. Talk about your team and your offense and the defense. An opening game now playing in Class A. What is that like?
It's honestly not that different. It's just the pace of the game, really. It's just faster, I think. So
yeah, well, Class B has a lot of great football players in some of those teams. Some of those teams, this will probably give you more of a challenge this year. I think with you won't have as well. This is kind of a blowout, but like the weaker teams that we had in 7B, right? But the West has always been strong in B and stuff. So. Talk about your teammates. Heck of a ball game. I mean, look at Plummer, the way he ran the ball, the way Wyatt ran the ball. Eberly, some great returns there by West. That was a nice return, like all the way out to the 45 and put you in scoring position early.
Yeah, they just always run hard. It's crazy how they can always just keep the wheels turning and run through contact. So.
What was the key down here? When you guys were up 26-20, they had the ball on the 2, and you were able to push them back and stop them. I thought that was a key turning point in the third quarter of the ball game. Then you guys really took off after that.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. There's just a fire in us that was like we're not letting them get ahead or even tied with us. So.
Well, you guys did a great job. Congratulations on the 4 touchdowns tonight. You had a heck of a ball game all around, A little bit, things you got to work on. We noticed I had Luke Schmidt up here in the first half doing color with me and talking about, he knows football. He played back in the day for the Vikes. Yeah, little coverage, but that's getting new guys in new positions and learning what to do. So, great ball game. I'll let you go so you can get cleaned up and get dressed and head home. And I know it's only 30 minutes down the road, but then I'll get a chance to talk to this guy, the quarterback. Thanks,
Sweet.
Eli. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Bet. All right, Eli Thornus on the post game. Also, we're going to bring in the quarterback. There you go. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. Tristan, you had a heck of a ball game. Did you cramp up there? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a nice, you faked it in the open right up the middle, and then you just took it right up the middle and got the first down. I thought it went down awkwardly. I thought, I was praying like, no, please don't let him get hurt. And then Coach told me you just cramped up right there. Kind of hot out there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Talk about your game and your teammates, how your teammates really, both offensively and defensively really stepped up tonight. First game in Class A, you're playing Polson. Polson notoriously is a tough team. They always do good in football, and they usually make the playoffs, but you were able to pretty much manhandle them. What was your key for your team tonight?
We were just trying to come out and get the season started, see what we were made of, and get going and not stop. And we had a little rough spot, stopping a little bit and letting them come back, but we figured it out and ended the game. Well,
we were talking about Luke and I up here in the first half. A couple times they scored, but then you would come back and answer. And I thought that 3:26 to go left in the first half, you went down and took it in and scored.
Yeah.
But then they came down and scored, their first drive of the second half. And then they had a chance to tie or take the lead, and you guys made an unbelievable stop with them at the 2-yard line. Talk about what your defense did right there.
Yeah, we were just making big mistakes in the open field and letting them get close to the end zone, and we knew we just had to gear down and not let it happen.
Well, you got a sack, and then I like the one where you got him to throw the intentional ground. He could see that from a country mile away.
Yeah.
And he was going down, and exacerbates the problem by trying to throw it away and gets the intentional grounding. And then you guys took it down from there, scored the rest of the way, and they didn't score another point. So I thought all around, your offense, your defense, and your special teams played really well. Special teams did a really good job. I thought your kicking, those last ones where you're just kicking it in the end zone, they have no chance for return. That's huge.
Yeah, it's been kicking since I was a freshman, and finally getting to the point where I can get it into the end zone and just go. So
you looking to maybe move out and score, maybe kick some field goals if you have to?
Yeah.
So how far can you kick from out field goals? How far out?
I've never went full range, but probably 50, 55.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That would be key, especially, Class A, if you got stopped and be able to kick. Obviously, that never happened. You were closer down, so you might as well take it and try to score. So, hey, great ball game. Way to start the season. That's always good. We got home next week, and we take on Ronan, so another battle against the Ronan Chiefs at home. So keep playing the way you guys are playing, and great job.
Thank you.
I'll let you go and go celebrate with your teammates and quick ride home after a shower and get changed. So, all
right, thank you.
I appreciate it, buddy. All right, Tristan Hurd on the post-game show here, brought to you by Flathead Lake Lodge. And always good to talk to the kids. There was what it's all about, watching them play out there and play their hearts out. Tristan Hurd as well as Eli Thornus, rest of them. I thought, I wish I had some stats to tell you what's going on. But, those kids really played their tails off. And I apologize to Thomas Eberle. I messed your name up a couple times, and Coach finally got me corrected. So, anyway, I'll have that going forward. Thanks again to Luke Schmidt for joining me in the first half. That was such a pleasure, and having him along for part of the game, at least the first half, and great of him. So I'm going to wrap things up from here from Polson, Montana. The final, the opening game of the 2023 season, 55-20. The Vikings win this one over the Polson Pirates. Well, thank you for wherever you are. Have a great night. This is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and the Vals. Good night wherever you are.